Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's located on the east spawn of Studzianki and it's under the command of DementedBunnie. And, well, this is going to be an interesting game because DementedBunnie is also the lady who created a lot of the skins you see on these vehicles. Game started. 16:08 seconds is the reload time. It's a 155mm howitzer with 550 alpha and it's got a penetration of 39mm. Burst radius 7 meters. Now she's taking it up to the north end, but not too close. I think she's going to try and get shots on the enemy in the factory area and also the other side of the hill. Okay, she's aiming. Oh, and to start off, she's actually aiming towards the enemy cap area. And I think she's looking for where the enemy Arty might be. Okay, we've got a sighting of the enemy. It's a KV-2 making its way towards the factories. Fires around in and just stuns him. It's a fairly quick reload. It's the great thing about the M44. Down to the fact it's got a gun mounted on a swivel bracket, which means you can actually shoot over a very wide arc of fire. She fires another round in. Doesn't check to see where the one falls, but she's now going to go after a Lozer's M4, which is the Russian M4, or their version of it, with the A2 at the end. She's fired a round in and there's an explosion, but she might have damaged him. Now she's got a red line there and that indicates that the buildings are in the way. They're blocking the fall of the shot. She might be able to get a shot on that Lozer. Rounds out, pulls back and she gets hit. Good hit, 193. He's down to 335 hit points. 2 more shots like that and he's out the game. She's marked her target to let the team know that's what she's attacking. Rounds out. Not sure where that one went. Didn't see where the fall was, but we've got 2 new targets to shoot at. A T-37 and a 40 TP. I think we're going to try and hit the 40 TP, even though we indicated the T-37. Rounds out on 40 TP. Good shot! 186. Oh, and that Lozer, he's decided to throw all caution to the wind and he's charged forward, now hiding behind the rock. Not a very smart move because he's probably going to get killed by our teammates near the factory. And, well, DementedBunnie managed to get 39 hit points of damage just before he was killed. Now, she hasn't got a shot on any of them yet because they're still too close to the factory or the power plant. Trying to work out where she can put a shell. Okay, we've got a Hellcat up on the north now. So we've had a selection of enemy tanks up there. Now she's being careful not to knock any trees down. Right up against the edge of the map, so you don't really want to do any damage to or knock any trees down because it will actually give away your position. Okay, she's moved and now she's got a T-37 coming down from the hill, so it's a good job she did move because she would have been in danger otherwise. Fires around in at T-37. No, it was too long, too far away. Checking for targets. Oh, T-37 goes down. Right, we've got a Thunderbolt now. We're still a few seconds away from shooting, but we should be able to get a direct hit on his side. We'll do quite a bit of damage. And we switched targets to a 40 TP. She fires around and she wasn't fully dialed in, but she stunned him. Almost ready to go. Lining up the shot. Fires the round in and no, just splashed nearby, but it didn't actually do any stun. Okay, that Thunderbolt's getting very close. She's marked the target. Fires a round in straight away and gets a hit. There was no explosion there. So it looks like she hit that Thunderbolt smack on. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. She's going to be firing very close to her own teammates, but there's enough enemy tanks there that she'll certainly damage many of them. And gets a direct hit on the OI and does some damage to the Churchill 7 right next door to him. Oh, our Churchill 7's in a lot of danger now. He's being attacked by the Thunderbolt. Oh, who's just gone? Now it's the OI. We might be able to get a kill on him. Round goes in, but no, it just stuns the KV2. We're one up on the enemy at the moment. Still no kill for DementedBunnie though. She goes past her own teammate, also in the same colours. Of course, that's what skins do. They do actually make all tanks the same type, look identical. She fires around in trying to get the KV2, but I'm afraid he's just too close to that wall and the shell goes and hits the wall instead. Hellcat in the north. Can she get around in there? Looks good. Oh, trying to work out where to place it. She fires it into the wood on the off chance that the Hellcat's in there. KV2 still too close to that building. If we fire at him, we'll hit the roof of the building at the moment. But the KV2's backing in to where we can get a shot. Well, just maybe. She fires around in and splashes in for 9 hit points. The Hellcat's in sight again. Changing position. And the Hellcat's gone. Our Hellcat got him. Now she's gone into a position in the wood behind the house. And the enemy Hummel's been spotted up in the north. Okay, she's going for that. He's hiding behind the rock, which is a clever move. She fires a round in. Unfortunately, it just hits the rock. She's getting closer, changing the angle. Okay, the Hummel's been killed by our P43 Biz. So we're now, there's only 4 enemies left. We do have the advantage. There's 7 on our team. I think DementedBunnie is going to move to a completely different position altogether. I have to get shots at the KV2 or to maybe attack the enemy base area. I'd be very much inclined to actually do that, to get a completely new position. In fact, if we were to go up where the Hellcat is right now, I think the Hellcat has shots on that KV2. Unfortunately, the KV2 just killed our P43 Biz. So can we get a shot? It'd be a very difficult shot. If she can shoot that down that alleyway. And she splashes him for 29 hit points. I think she tracked him as well. And the Hellcat gets the kill. So there's only 3 enemy tanks left now. 2 tank destroyers, the Hellcat and the Jackson, and their Arty, an SU-8. There's still 6 on our team. 2 of them are staying near the cap. Well, the two of the Arty are staying near the cap. The VK3001P is acting as guard on that ridgeline. Meanwhile, the Churchill 7, the Hellcat and DementedBunnie are going to make an assault on the enemy area. And to do that, DementedBunnie is going to go up to the wood to the north, which is an angle that the enemy doesn't normally expect you to fire from. Okay. She's looking at the area where they might be situated, near the houses. The Hellcat's going in for a look. If he gets a spot, then she can fire on it straight away. Oh, we just lost our Churchill 7 to their Jackson. He's got a 90mm gun, that Jackson. She's quite powerful. He might be down in the south, and their Hellcat might be down there too. We just fired around him where he was last seen. The Hellcat's gone through the enemy cap here, and there's no Arty there. Oh, we just lost another of our teammates to the Hellcat. And that was one of the Arty back near our cap. So it looks like the enemy are in our cap area. Okay, we're looking in the south, but there's the SU-8. Okay, we're dialing in on him. He's taken a big hit from the VK. There's the Hellcat. Need to dial in on one of them. Okay, the SU-8's down. So they've got no RT now. Just the Hellcat's left. We fire around in at the Hellcat. Oh, good hit. 91 hit points. And the Jackson's been spotted. The Hellcat's found him. We're still a few seconds away from shooting, but there's the Jackson. He's going for the Hellcat. Lining up a shot on the Jackson. Rounds out. It's going to splash him. It does for 18. Still got to reload though. Hellcat needs to keep away from the Jackson. He can one-shot him. Oh, Jackson's shot. It's got a long reload, but I think that Hellcat's in a lot of trouble. He pulls back and unfortunately gets killed. She's lining up a shot for where she thinks the Jackson's going. Fires around in and gets another hit. 151 this time from a splash. Meanwhile, the Hellcat's still alive, so he's killed the VK. And it's only now 2 RT versus 2 tank destroyers. Oh, that puts us in a bit of a bind now, because 2 mobile tank destroyers like a Hellcat and a Jackson, it's going to be very difficult to take down. But DementedBunnie is a good player, so she should be able to put up a good fight. If the Hummel on our team, was it a Hummel? Yes, it is a Hummel. If that Hummel can actually put up a good defense and spot for us, then DementedBunnie can get some shots on the enemy. And she's going to pick a position where she can shoot at the enemy without the enemy seeing her. And the enemy is capping. Okay, the most logical place for him to be capping is behind that house. She's dialing in. If the Arty can't see her, that's where he must be. And he got the kill! She got the kill on the Hellcat! So that's one of them down. So just the Jackson left to kill. And that was DementedBunnie's first kill. The Hummel's making a move. She skirted the edge of the cap area there. Oh, and the Hummel's been taken out by the Jackson. And he's been seen. I think he's still hunting her. Yep, he's definitely hunting her. Not actually in the right place, but any of these Arty rounds land near the Jackson, he's going to know exactly where she is. And she's now capping. So he does know where she is now, for sure. He'll be headed over this way very, very quickly. Now the skill in this one is knowing when to actually pull back from the cap. The Jackson could pop up on any of those ridge lines. And so the best thing that DementedBunnie can do right now is get into a position where she can ambush that Jackson when he appears. Now I go back behind the bushes at the back near the house, but she's gonna try to set herself up near these houses, or near this house, this shed actually. And there he is. He's coming directly towards her. She's been spotted. And she auto-aims and takes him out of the game to win for her team. Last woman standing. Well done. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Second class tanker for DementedBunnie in the M44. She got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. She got 14 in that one. And she got a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on her team. She was certainly putting those shells about, doing as much damage as she could to help her teammates. And her win rate for the game was 4,093, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at team score. Oh, there you go. She didn't get the highest damage in the game. That went to the Hellcat. He picked up a high caliber with 2,079 hit points of damage, but she did get the highest damage on her team, and that Confederate for 1,710 hit points. The next highest scorer after the other enemy Hellcat was their Hellcat, 1,990 hit points. When it came to kills though, it was the Churchill and the Jackson. The Jackson did 4 kills, and the Churchill on our team did 3, and DementedBunnie got 2, along with several others, her teammates, and several of the enemy team as well. When it came to base XP though, it was DementedBunnie who got the highest amount. She got 902 base experience points, 867 for the OI, who also picked up a cool-headed, and 843 for the Churchill 7. She fired 27 rounds in that game, got 5 direct hits and 1 penetration, 17 splash, damage of 1,710 hit points, of which 1,289 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously the difference was the close range shots, especially that one on the Jackson right at the end. She damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, so that's where she got the Confederate for hitting at least 6 other tanks. And she also did damage assistance of 126 hit points and stun assist of 388 hit points off 12 stuns. She got 62 capture points and 18 defense points when she took out that Hellcat. On a premium count, she earned 39,678 credits, and after ammunition resupply, took away 26,043 credits. She picked up 1 bomb for getting the Confederate, and 1,353 XP, times 2 for the first victory, and she got 2,706 for completing a mission, so she took away 5,412 altogether. And she called this one last woman standing. Well, she was the last lady in the team, and she took out that Jackson like a champ. She auto-aimed onto him and got it really close before she shot him, but oh my god, that was really brilliant, and so well done, DementedBunnie. Last person alive, but she won it for her team. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel please, and hit that notification button so you don't miss a replay when it comes out. We try to put about 4 out each day if we can, and they're normally mixtures of Arty and tanks, so you're bound to find something that you'll enjoy. Thanks for watching.